Well, another day coming right up. Okay, well, let's check the oils on the old girl and see if she'll start. It's a little chilly right now, but doesn't feel that cold. It was running, well, it's already been 7 hours since I shut it off, but check the oils here. Fluids are good. Let's see if she goes. Whoop. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. Okay, let's get some fuel in it. Okay, I got the Massey fired up too. What I'm going to do is grab these panels and just set them aside along the fence somewhere out of the way, kind of, so that I can break this corner at the end of the day or whatever, like once I get the whole field done with the braking disc and we do this demo Amazon disc, all that's done, hook back up to that braking disc, do this whole corner, and because I was going to leave the panels here, but it's going to be like probably 4 or 5 years before there's cows here again. So it just seems like a waste of these panels just sitting here for that long doing nothing. I may as well get them to the farm and I can put them to use there. So I'm going to unchain them all and then stack them out of the way somewhere. There, I'll park the truck back there out of the way. Okay, now we'll use the Massey, grab those panels, lift them up, and just set them along the fence line or something. Get them out of the way there. There! Panels are out of the way. Okay, let's park the Massey over by the truck. And then we'll do some more disc until that demo Amazon gets here. Now before I take the Massey back home, I'll have to get the peat and step deck out here, throw all those portable panels on the step deck, and then take them to the farm. So I mean, that could be the last thing done too. It don't really matter. Doesn't have to get done right now. But just as long as the Massey's still out here, so I got something to load them with. Okay, let's go discing for a while. Okay, I just got a call from the sales rep there, or whoever this is. He should be here at the field any minute. There he is right there. There's the Amazon demo disc. They got it on a trailer. Well, we're just getting her hooked up. It looks like quite the machine. This grass has been pasture for 30 years.
Okay.
About 30 years.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
I'm really curious to see what this thing's gonna do.
First we level the machine with the tractor and the machine only with the roller and the driver.
Yeah.
And then we only change our working depth with the disc. So only in the middle we swing the disc in the ground or put them out the ground.
Okay.
So when you only use the same tractor with the machine, you never touch it again. So this in the front is only for level, and then you can shoot the working depth while you're driving, no problem. So mostly I say I put one finger between. So first I kick it all down and see, oh, so many goes in.
Yeah.
And then I put 2 out, like this. This one all in. You can put one more out. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. And then we have one finger between, so that can follow the ground.
Oh, I see. A little bit of wiggle room there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then fix it. And if you buy the machine and use it every time, never touch it again.
That stays. Oh yeah.
When this is the same tractor.
Yeah.
And when the driver is in a different position, you have to change it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And that is very important to drove it and float. So that can follow like this the ground, the
Yeah.
machine, and that can follow like this the ground when this is in float. So this valve is valves are on the cylinder. It's not a normal cylinder. There's a valve on it, so that the machine have first pressure on it, and then can change the oil with the tractor a little bit. And this pressure bars hold the pressure on the arms, and the machine is all time level and follow the ground.
Follows the contour of the land.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So now you only go in the headlamps up and down with the support wheels in the back, and you can change the working depth when you drive in the headlamps, no problem.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's jump on this line right here where I left off with the braking disc.
Yeah.
And see what this thing's gonna do versus the braking disc right beside it.
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
And to do this on after disc for braking grass.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's try it with a knife roller. Sometimes it helps to support a little bit the disc.
Oh yeah.
Push it a little bit down. So you will see. Yeah.
Okay.
And go. Let's go.
Let's go. So we just did a pass with the knife roller up in the air. Now we put the knife roller down.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see what that does.
Yeah.
If you look on the pass we just did versus the braking disc, this thing looks better.
Yeah.
The finish anyway, you can see the difference. See that line right there? Okay, let's try a pass with the knife roller on the ground. So right now we're doing a pass on 2 passes with the braking disc here is what we're going on. We're gonna try a pass over there, and that was 3 passes with the braking disc. I think it'll do a better job over there. Now we're doing the 3 passes with the braking disc here. Looks like a real nice finish.
So we have for this normal Catros Plus, we have the smooth disc 510mm, the fine serrated disc or the coarse serrated disc, and we have all big options 11. I think it's 11. A different roller behind. So we have the normal cage roller.
Oh yeah.
But it's only for, you can see this on the picture over here. That's very cool to see. The packing is only at the bottom and over the ground.
Yeah.
Here with this roller we have the DV disc roller. This goes deeper packing for heavy soils and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have heavy soil or after a cultivator, we often sales a double roller.
Oh
so then you have a lot of packing and a lot of pressure.
So the 510mm, is that diameter of the disc?
Yeah, that is a 20 inches. So 510mm is the discs.
20 inches.
20 inches. Yeah. So and we have also a machine 610mm, so 10 centimeter more, 100mm. So that is a Catros XL. You can see this here. The arms are a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
And the discs are a little bit bigger too.
I think the bigger discs would be better, no?
Yeah, sometimes for grass.
For this, I bet you the bigger discs.
Yeah.
So what do we got on this one? 20 inch discs? The 510?
Yeah, 510. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's 20 inches, and we use this mostly for shallow after corn, after barley or so on. We not go deeper with 6 inches with this machine, but if you want to go deeper or so on, we have more organic, more material on the field. We often sell our Catros XL, and mostly we sell it with a knife roller too. And you get, I think there's a good picture here. There's our bearings. We built it on our own. You can see this. And there's this picture over here also on when you have after canola, a lot of organic. Or here's a big overview on our.
What does it have? Tine harrows at the back too, there, or what?
Yeah, you can choose a harrow behind too. So, yeah, some needed for make a good seed bed or so on. And I think here you can see. So that is a Catros XL, and we use it for big organic material and so on to cut it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is our smaller machine with the TS wheels in the back. And this machine here, that is a TX machine, so the wheels are between the rollers. So we stop the hoppering because the rollers are not in the same line.
Okay.
And that works really good, yeah. And we can go up to 18 kilometers per hour. That's like 12 miles per hour or so on. And yeah, this
And that's the different style of discs you can get?
yeah, this is a different style of disc we get. And
Wavy disc, smooth disc, serrated and notched, looks like?
yeah, that is a X-cutter. This is only for shallow, but when you have a lot of organic and the mixing is not so much, but the cutting is better.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's only for shallow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then on this option here, the Catros XL, we have only the cross-serrated discs and
Oh, yeah.
the bigger disc. So
Yeah, the bigger 20, or how many inches would that be?
23
The
or so.
610 millimeter, 23 inch disc?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
23 or no, it's 24.
24?
Yeah, 4 inches are 10 centimeters.
Well, you guys and your fucking millimeters, what the hell?
Yeah. 4 inches is 10 centimeters, so 4 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, to 24, and that is our biggest machine, the 12 meter, and yeah, it also the follow the ground.
Oh, here we go again. 12 meters, how many feet?
How many feet? 40 feet.
40 feet. 40 feet. Okay.
Yeah, 40
okay.
feet. Yeah, 40 feet. Yeah, that is a cool machine too. And here you can see the following the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Contra frame. It's very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have it on this machine or on our 12 meter machine or 7 and 8 meters. So 20 inches, 30 inches, 40 inches. We also have this option. Yeah. Yeah, and that is a different machine that is only like your braking discs. The discs are bigger, so
Yeah.
bigger than the other both discs, and the arms are bigger, the discs are
Oh,
bigger.
yeah, you can see
and
it's
you
bigger,
can do
yeah.
you can't do it with this machine a fine seat bed, but it's for braking. This
Yeah,
disc.
yeah.
So yeah, this is for deep tillage and braking, and we can go there to to 15 inches or 20 inches with this machine.
Mhm.
So that is very cool. And yeah, no, not 20 inches, but mostly 15 inches. It's deep enough. But you need for this machine 500 horsepower for 6 or 7 meters. So like 20 inches or so on, to 20 feet.
20 feet. That,
Yeah.
Oh, big power then you need.
Yeah, you need big power for this machine.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and here's a big overview of our machines. And we also have that, I like it that our machines, a lot of farmers use it. That is for slurry tankers in Germany.
Oh,
Yeah. And we have also a seeder on it, so a green drill. So you could put a lot of farmer seed with this cover crops or so on. That is on the machine, and you have a small computer, and then you can seed before the roller, and the roller pressure a little bit the seed on the ground.
oh, okay.
And that works really good for cover crops. Some farmers seed with this wheat too. They like it too, with wheat. And we also have a 3-point hitch, but it's not a big deal here. 3-point hitch, big tank in the heck, in the 3-point hitch in the tractor in the front or in the back. And yeah, that looks really nice. That is a big cultivator.
Oh, yeah.
And they seed with it wheat. So that looks really nice.
Mhm.
But I think the cultivator disc combination here. We have a cultivator disc combination too. So a lot of
yeah.
machines and
Yeah.
big overview. So very cool.
Now let's take a pass on this not broke up at all, the virgin grass right here. Let's see what it does on that. What do you think it's going to do?
I think the cutting is not so much like with your braking disc, but if you do 2 or 3 passes, it works really good. And it's very important that we drove fast. So I think we drove over this way, come from here, and drove 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers per hour, 10 miles per hour, and see what it does. Yeah.
See how it did on the virgin grass. Looks like it did. Wow, you know what? I kind of wish I had this disc for this whole field this way.
Yeah.
And this was one direction. If we
One-
crisscrossed, it would have worked even better.
Yeah, sometimes you have this here, and if you go a different way with an angle, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
and it's nothing is rough here, so you can drive faster. You do faster the field, so you try it. It's to go
Yeah.
like 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers per hour is no problem on this. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But I'll tell you what, for being 30-year-old pasture, it broke it up actually fairly good.
yeah, yeah. I like it. Yeah. I don't know that our small disc can do this, but yeah, I like it. Very good. Here we were not so fast. Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's. But if you go a different direction,
Yeah.
then it works. Yeah.
So, see that? The discs alone are moving. See? Kind of a neat feature. I'll tell you one thing. I rented a Degelman Pro Till style, like kind of like this one, but it was not Degelman. It was K-line. I took it in right into grass, just like here, and it did not do that good of a job as this Amazon disc did. Like you can see, it's getting right down into that hard shit, that hard clay gumbo land. Look at that. You can see this is heavy land. And that K-line disc did not look like this afterwards. This was 4 times over, right here, 4 passes. Same amount of passes I did with that K-line that year. And that K-line did not do as good of a job as this thing did. Wow, I kind of wish I had this Amazon disc for this whole field. It's smoother the whole time. You're able to travel faster. What do you think? You want to finish the whole field for me or what?
Yeah, but today is another demo. So, but I like our machines and this machine. Yeah, our factory is so old, 140 years, so many ideas in this machine. I don't know when we started with this machine, but yeah, we built fertilizer spreader and sprayers, and then we started with the tillage tools too.
Okay.
So
how do you say that name? Is it Catros or Catros?
Catros Plus. Catros Plus.
Catros Plus.
And the name is like Catros Plus. We have the Catros XL with the bigger disc, and this is a 9 meter. So we have 12 meters on 30 feet, and the third generation. So first we started with the 1 generation, generation 2. That is the 3rd generation.
Yeah.
So we make all the new, sometimes NTTX, where the wheels are, and 2 is for the. We have 2 arms on it. So 2 TX. So the wheels are in the back, and we have also a TS position, so the wheels are behind the rollers.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that is the TX.
So these numbers all mean something, not just some random number to make it look cool.
No. This number means something, so that it's easy for us. When the farmer phone us, I need new bearings, or I need new disc, or I want to choose another roller, and we hear this, we know, oh okay, that is this both roller here a little bit smaller like this. We need two of this both rollers, two of this, and then it's easy. We can send it to the farmer, and we take a picture of the ID, and we can change the roller every time if you want. Some farmers say, oh, I buy two rollers, but mostly buy one roller. And this roller is mostly for heavy soil. You have deeper packing here, and we also have mostly we set a rubber roller because it works in sometimes in each soil. And we only have with the rubber roller problem with stones. But if the farmers don't have so many stones, and works really good, the rubber roller too. So and double roller too. So I show you in the picture in the paper. We have a double roller and the single roller. Yeah.
So what kind of lifespan would a guy get out of the blades, the discs themselves? How many acres wide?
It depends on the soil and so on. But I hear for a lot of farmers, acres, hectares sometimes 5,000 hectares, so that it's 20,000 acres. Some farmers told me.
Oh yeah.
So
you guys in your hectares and acres?
Hectares and acres.
Oh, she's chilly out there. Well, the demo is over. I've seen what I needed to see. Kind of wish I could demo it longer, but they're heading somewhere else today yet, so they got to hit the road. But yeah, it folds up nice and narrow. Holy shit. Folds up just like a cultivator. And it's nice and narrow going down the road, because I think in Germany, it's different rules there or something. It has to be really narrow. Whereas here in Canada, I don't think it matters as much. But I got to tell you, I know I've said it before, but the job it did on this virgin grass, 30-year-old grass, and how it penetrated that hard ground, I was quite impressed with that. Unhook? Yeah. I can pull ahead? Okay. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming out.
Yeah, thank you too.
You betcha. It was a pretty cool demo.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys made it out.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to see. Well, there they go. That's pretty cool. They made it out to me though. I did not think I was going to get a phone call to demo this unit. Pretty cool. Smart way of moving it around too. I was expecting them to be dragging it with the semi itself, right? With not on the trailer, but that's a pretty smart way of moving it. Okay, let's get back in where it's warm here. Holy crap, it's cold today. Well, let's get the old girl hooked back up to that braking disc and finish this third pass with the braking disc, and then after that I'll go hook onto my own vertical till unit, because after seeing what that Catros, the Amazon and Catros did after 3 passes of the braking disc, it looks pretty good. It looks really good actually. So I think my own vertical till unit will do just as good of a job, or maybe not. I don't know. It'll be, oh man, excuse me. It'll be really interesting to see the difference on that Mandeco Twister vertical till unit I have compared to the Amazon Catros high-speed disc. So let's go hook back up. Are you close? Oh yeah. It's got to come back a little further. You know what? Let's go like this. There. Now when we back up, hopefully she'll drop right in. And that was pretty cool though. I know I've said it before, but I can't believe they made it out to me here. Way up here in Alberta, East Central Alberta. I'm sure you could tell the guy was right from Germany there. That was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever talked to a No, I've never talked to someone right from Germany like that, thick accent. And one thing I just proved, you don't need brand new iron to pull that thing. You do need power to pull it though. Well, I will say that. But this tractor was 400 horse and that disc was 30 feet. And I would not want any less power, that's for sure. In some of this field here, we did a couple of passes over here where it was 2 passes with this, and then we did a pass with the Amazon Catros, and it's just so rough that you can't go fast enough for that Catros to really do its job, you know, the way it should. So let's talk about the downfall of the Amazon Catros. When we brought it here, going over top of the 2 passes with the braking disc, that's where it did not shine. I don't want to bash that disc, the Amazon Catros disc, but at the same time, I don't think that's what it was designed for. You know, all these loose sods like that, it just didn't work very good. You couldn't put too much pressure on the discs, because I show it in the video there. The discs themselves, they lift up and down. Kind of a neat feature. But you had to adjust that properly so that it wouldn't start plowing. Otherwise, it would start plowing piles of dirt. And when I when I rented a K-line speed tiller, that thing did the same thing. When I took it off of the braking disc, or I spiked it first, and then tried the high-speed K-line disc, it pretty much did the same thing. Those style of discs are just not designed to go in stuff like this after it's been broke up with a braking disc. They're not designed to do that. But man, I can't get over how well it penetrated that hard ground right by the gate there. I mean, the cattle have been packing that for 30 years. Crazy. Like it. I really wish I kind of had that disc, or if I could have rented that style of disc to break this up. I think I would. I'd love to try that, because it wasn't rough, right? Because you're not ripping it apart like these great big sods like a braking disc does. Look how rough this is. You can't hardly sit in the seat. This is the 3rd pass over. The 2nd pass was rougher yet. So if a guy would have hit this field right from untouched, going into here with that Catros, I think it would have done a pretty good job. Because I did 4 times over that spot over there by the gate, and it was the same direction too. You know, if I did the whole field 4 times, I'd hit it, you know, this direction, that way, that way, that way. To man, oh man, hopefully, I wonder if somebody's gonna start renting those out, because I would definitely rent that style of disc to break up any other grassland we had. But got to give a shout out to the Amazon guys to be out here and traveling around doing these demos like that. Like, that says a lot. Sending a guy out from Germany, and just, I think it's pretty cool. I really didn't think I was even going to get a phone call when I entered the Tony Reed tillage days, or whatever it's called, whatever they're calling it. I can't remember what it's called. You go on their website, the Amazon website, and yeah. But anyway, pretty cool. And let's not forget all the different styles of discs you can get on that thing. The way that thing was set up, it didn't work quite as good in this real loose, big sod stuff. But if you put the bigger diameter discs on, I know it would have helped for sure, and I bet you would have done a lot better job in this real loose, big sod stuff. I still can't get over how good that ground looks, taking it right into the grass like that. Wow. Shit, I forgot to ask that guy how you say hello in German. How do you say hello in German? So yeah, it was nice that this old iron can run that thing, but you did need to have at least 4 remotes on that particular unit anyway. that I used, or demoed or whatever. And you also had to remember you needed at least 2 remotes that can go into float position for your wings. And what the hell, there was another one that needed to go in float. Shit, I can't remember. But anyway, you needed at least 2 remotes that have to be in float as you're working. And then 4 remotes total. So I can't explain to you guys on video here, or I can't, there's no way to show you on video how hard this ground is and how heavy clay soil this land is right here. Like, I didn't realize this land was this heavy up here. Like, it's been pastured since Dad bought it. Like, we never did farm it ever. 30 years of cows compacting this soil is just, it's like concrete. Like, yeah, there's no way to explain it or show you guys how hard it is. And I can't believe how good that thing went in the ground over in the corner there, where it was really cattle packed and just like concrete. I'm gonna have to look around and see if anybody rents those style of discs, because I'd like to rent one. Amazone. See, we pronounce it Amazon, but that German guy, how did he pronounce it? Amazone. I don't know. But we're not pronouncing it right, I know that. Amazone. And it's same with, crone or crony. It's crone is how they pronounce it, because I asked them. Yeah, I think something might be broke on the braking disc. Something I seen wiggling around here. Oh, it's the scraper bar. This bar where all the scrapers bolt onto, but that one over there. I gotta, hang on, crawl over top of this thing. Oh, I see. Missing a bolt, see that? Missing the U-bolt. Huh. Well. Okay. I got it half-assed in place here. It's bent too, so I'm not sure this is going to work very good, but it's kind of sitting, or is this, oh, this is, no, that's not bent. That's the way they're shaped. So why is it sitting so goofy? Anyway, I'm going to call that good enough. I just got to get a U-bolt for here. But I'll have to run to town for that. I don't have a U-bolt with me, so I'm going to guess that's a 2-inch U-bolt or a flat plate and two bolts. I don't know. Well, gonna have to run to town, or I may as well go right to town, because I'm sure the farm won't have a U-bolt. I better measure that, but I'm pretty sure that'd be 2 inches. Actually, I know it is, but I think I have a tape measure. We'll measure it anyway. All right. Let's see. Yeah. 2-inch. Oh, for those that can't read upside down, 2 inches. Or, I know I probably have some kind of flat plate at the farm. I could drill a couple holes. 2 3/4, middle of the hole. Well, is that all I need? May as well grab some more diesel too, because that slip tank this morning didn't fill it. Let me think. Fuel, U-bolt. I think that's it. Webb's Machinery saves the day. I think this will work right here. It's off, they use it on the Salfords, but should work. Well, we just got back to the field there with these bolts. Got some more diesel too, and wow. Sometimes you just got to stop and pay attention to what you're doing. Before I went to town there, I had this bar sitting on top of this one, but it's actually supposed to go underneath it. Oh man. Anyway, a U-bolt fits perfect. I had to loosen all these off to get it in place when I originally thought it goes on top. So I gotta line all the scrapers up, tighten them up, and then we'll start giving her shit again. All right, tight. That was a little tricky, this scraper, since it's got the bend in it. I don't know how that got bent. Anyway, these are all tight. Okay, put these tools away and we'll disc it. This tractor look old. The young German tells me. I laughed, I said, it looks old because it is old. What year is it? I said, 1996. Oh, it has auto steer? The old Outback thing there, lights. I said, yeah, it's got auto steer. Old school, but it works. Oh, yeah, good for tillage. Yeah. Seeding too? I said, yeah, I use this tractor for everything. Seeding, harrowing, discing, everything. Oh, that's good. Oh, power shift. It has power shift too? I said, yeah, power shift also. Okay, where'd we leave off? Oh yeah, back over there. We just about got her there. I don't know if you can see the fence there, but a few more passes. And we've done the third time over. Well, it's about 9 o'clock. I got that third pass done. The whole field's been done 3 times with this braking disc now. All I got left is this corner that I left right at the end here so that I can try that Amazon disc. You can kind of see the line there, see the edge? So that's the edge of the Amazon Catros disc right here. So what I'm going to do with the braking disc is do 4 passes on that side of the, what the hell? Huh, light bar just quit on the front of the tractor. Well, that's handy. Good thing I'm pretty much done for the night. Anyway, this is the 4 passes with the Amazon Catros disc on fresh grass. Nothing else done to it. Now I'll do 4 passes with the braking disc right beside it, and we'll compare. That's a pretty big difference by looking at it, but let's go out there and scrape the ground away from the braking disc side and the Catros side, but look at it from here. And again, it's going to be hard to tell in the dark, just lights from the tractor. That's the Amazon Catros side. And over here. And don't look at that, because that's real tall grass where the steel corral was, so that's not really a fair test. Look over here. The grass was nice and short right here, just like the Catros side. Chopped up, not bad. 4 passes with the Wishick braking disc. 4 passes with the Amazon Catros. Now let's walk out here and take a look closer. It's going to be hard to tell in the dark. I'm tempted to leave this till tomorrow in the daylight, and that'll give you a better idea. But from what we can see in the dark here, there's a good sized sod there. Oh, there's another good sized sod here. Another one here. Another one here. So this is the Catros side. And here's the Wishick braking disc side. Look at the size of these sods. Where's a good one here? Right here. So that was the top, obviously. So it was cutting, you know, that's probably 3-4 inches deep. And how about these sods on the Catros side? Where was that good one? Right here. That would be the, you know, the top of the grass. So not quite as deep, I wouldn't say, but I think we all know which side is going to be a lot smoother. And the more times you go over it with that Catros, it's going to, well, the more times you go over with the braking disc, it'll get smoother also. But 4 passes, you can clearly see what's smoother. Man, I want to finish breaking up this corner tonight, get her done, but I want to, I wonder if there's enough. Now, you know what? I'll finish breaking up the field, this corner here, but I'll try leave a little bit of this pass on the Catros side. For it's more on the daylight to compare it to the daylight. I bet the daylight will really show the difference. So how deep, what's it look like when you scrape the ground away like over there we did earlier? See what this side looks like on the braking disc. Oh wow. So it went deeper, but I mean it should. So that's actually too deep, but that's quite deep. I know this side isn't going to be as deep, but we also did not have that Catros set as deep as it could go either. And here I did. I put that Wishick as deep as it would go, 4 passes. So let's dig down here now and see what it looks like. So any random spot. Okay, so this doesn't look as good. Well, not as deep anyway. You can see this is left here. That little sod is left. This is left here. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think they designed that Catros as a braking disc, but it sure looks good the way that is there. This is just, I guess it's so rough because it's that worked that deep. Another big sod. Anyway, I think we get the gist of it now. I don't know. Bounce over shit like that, but it's definitely broke up. Where this looks really good from here. Oh yeah, see, it's not even. It didn't even rip that part out. That's still top of the grass. Just covered it with dirt, basically. Huh. Well, earlier on today, it sure seemed like it worked really good. But this is a good side-by-side comparison right here. Anyway, I'm gonna do this corner a little bit better. I might just go home for the night. Oh man, it's cold out there. But yeah, that wasn't a very good test either, because the Amazon Catros disc was not set as deep as it would go. So, I don't know. It sure seems to leave a nice finish though, either way. That's it, I got her all done. And I changed my mind. I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow in the daylight to show you the difference from the Catros to the braking disc. I just broke it all up. We seen the difference there enough in the lights of the tractor and stuff. Catros just didn't quite do as good of a job as I originally thought. However, I want to say this though. Out of all the high-speed discs that I've tried, going right into sod, that one worked the best from what I've seen here. The other high-speed discs didn't hardly go in the ground. It peeled the top inch of sod off, and that was it. Or this one, you can see the sods were, you know, 3 inches or so ripped out, but it did leave a little bit of sod in there. It looked good because it covered it right up, but I think the old Wishick braking discs really the only way to go for breaking up grassland. I've tried those high-speed discs before in the fall and the spring. It just, here in our area, in this heavy soil, they just don't work. They just don't work to break up land. I'd still like to try spraying it out for the whole summer and trying it that way, but I just don't want to lose production for a year, so I haven't tried that yet. Kind of sucks though. I honestly didn't see that little bit of sod left earlier on today. It just must have been a fluke where I dug with my foot and the German guy was digging there. It looked really good. It did to me. But tonight here when I checked again, it just didn't quite look as good as I originally thought. But anyway, I'm going home.